Today we're heading out before dawn to sail to Surfside Beach in Freeport, Texas. This will be our first sail in darkness and our first time leaving the bay into the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh my God, we got something! Dave, what do we do? What do we do?
This is Patricia, and I'm Dave. During the summer of 2020, we traveled to French Polynesia for a sailing vacation. We had such a great time that we decided to buy a sailboat when we returned. Our new Jeanneau Sun Odyssey 440 arrived in April of 2021. Watch as we outfit and upgrade Cavu, learn to sail first on the Texas coast, but eventually the world. Alright, it's 4:44 in the morning. We left the dock about a half hour ago. It's our first time out at night. Forecast was for basically 5 knots of wind to calm. And we're out here with 17 knots of wind, and we're hitting some nice rollers in the bay. And today's the first day we're going to go out into the Gulf.
So it gets really dark really fast. Really dark really fast. Like, I'd say by the time we were on the first channel marker, it was like darkness. I don't think we have much of a moon today. Do we even have any moon tonight? No moon tonight, so that's not helping us. It's kind of scary. And of course we have way more wind and waves than expected. So, fun times.
By the time we reached the ship channel, the winds had died down, and we had to motor the rest of the way to Galveston.
Finally got the sails up. It's about 10 knots, 9 knots. We're not going all that fast, but at least we're sailing. Right, Dave?
We're sailing into the jetties. We are officially in the Gulf of Mexico now.
Oh my God, we got something! Dave, what do we do? What do we do?
It is running.
Okay. You can do it, Dave!
Alright, give me the roll.
Okay. Here you go. Putting the fishing rod to the test, man. Dang, it's got a lot of fight.
Yeah, we gotta slow the boat.
Okay. Off it. Whatever it was like huge.
It's been a long day. We are coming up on 14 hours here pretty soon since we started out. And we still got at least another hour to go to get to the jetties down here in Freeport.
It's not our fault. The wind showed up at 4, when did we leave the dock? 4:10?
Yeah.
4:10 this morning it showed up, 17 knots when we were trying to leave. And then it went poof by the time we got to a point where we could actually raise the sails. And then it didn't show up again until 1 o'clock this afternoon. So we're behind schedule. We just need enough daylight to see where we're supposed to dock.
As we motor sailed to try to make up some time, we got a visit from this friendly dolphin. We're nearing the destination just as sun is setting.
Well, we made it. Barely.
Very barely.
Let's just put it this way. There comes a time in every sailor's life where they need to admit that their lives were saved by a powerboater.
It's getting dark. You know, the sun's starting to go down. We are racing.
And the wind started picking up, which it was supposed to be calm.
And so we got in here, and there was a current, and the wind, and the fact that this marina is too small for our boat. And I'm like trying to make the entrance, and it's just not happening. So slam it in reverse, and I probably did it a little too fast. I heard something go pop, and you know, I don't have any control. And I think the prop probably cycled and just was cavitating back there, but
Who knows?
who knows? We're gonna check it
Yeah,
out.
we're
tomorrow.
gonna do some testing tomorrow.
Yeah. So all I had was the bow thruster, and then we're in a narrow part of the ICW.
And a huge barge was coming through.
And so a couple of local guys jumped in their boat, came
A
out,
powerboat.
and towed us out of harm's way.
Barely.
Yeah.
Like it was so close, y'all. Like, what do you say? Not even like 10 feet. It was probably like 6 feet from the barge.
Yeah, I was using the bow thruster to keep us off the barge. That's the only control I had at the time. I had reverse and the bow thruster, and when we got, all of a sudden I started getting some control back, and the guys were already out there and hooked up, so I let them pull us in, and we just tied up on the outside of the marina.
Yeah. But oh gosh, being so close, it wouldn't have been nearly as scary if a barge wasn't like right there.
So,
Surfside Marina is a really nice facility. The staff is super friendly and helpful. It's located on the ICW and convenient to the Freeport jetties. However, it is a little tight, and there is a strong current at the entrance.
Going to the beach.
It's a lot of work. So we're at Surfside Beach, checking it out for the first time, and it's actually not bad. The water's decent. The sand is actually whitish compared to the black muddy sand of Galveston. So yeah, this is actually really nice.
yeah, it's a nice beach day.
So we've been nipply when it but yeah, there's a rip current advisory, so we can't go out too deep. Like waist level is recommended. Oh man. Oh, I almost lost bikini top.
Uh-oh.
The next morning we woke up and it's just a bit too windy to go home, so we decided to stay and have another beach day. Instead of fighting the weather, we decided to go treasure hunting.
So today's treasure hunting did not disappoint. We actually found valuables. One really decayed penny.
It's a 1942.
I don't know what that is. We need to clean it with something that's gonna get the super sand off. Another really decayed penny. And then actual halfway decent penny. That one's from 1979. And then this penny is from 1981. So, and then this guy, a quarter from 2001. So we found 29 cents. Not too shabby. Yeah. Oh, and then this guy, I just took him because cars park out there and I didn't want anybody to pop their tire on this nail.
How about the 3 cannons?
And we think we might have found 3 cannons. It was something big, round. What was it showing on the metal detector side?
Could have been a sewer pipe too, but there was battle spot.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna go with cannons.
it's cannons, but we didn't want to disturb the historical importance of the find.
Well, I didn't want to dig a cannon out. That would have took a little longer than the time we have. But anyways, not too bad. So now we're at what is this place called? Surfin' Rita Daiquiris to go. I got a Mai Tai.
We had a margarita.
Pretty tasty.
It's green. It tastes like Kool-Aid.
Sailing down the ICW today. First time. It's a little scary because land is so freaking close to the boat, and where we usually sail, if land's close to the boat, you're about to run aground. The depth is good, and we're making great speed. So that's how close the land is. And then there's all these little marshes along here and channels. So if you're not really watching the chart, you're gonna get lost. It's a maze. Dave, how you liking sailing to ICW?
I like it because there's no traffic out here. We get the sunrise over the marsh.
Yeah. Hopefully those barges stay away, because that's going to be scary.
It'll be all right. We'll deal with it. Yeah, much better day today than going out yesterday. With a 24 knot gust and probably 4 to 5 foot sea. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're a lot happier with this
The
conditions
dog
today.
is too. He wouldn't like to be anchored out.
No, we weren't going to be able to make it in anyway.
Yeah. Let's look at the sails. How are they doing? Alright. Not too shabby. A little bit of luffing, but not bad. We're getting great speed. It is pretty. Like having scenery. A little bit of a tight squeeze when the barges come through. Ooh.
This is our first time up to ICW, and we're in a wilderness preserve. We've only passed one tug so far this morning, and it is beautiful out here. Sunrise, perfect wind, smooth water, beautiful wide.
Now this is nice.
It was a great trip back with beautiful scenery on that part of the ICW. We continue to learn and slowly are expanding our boundaries. Come with us on the journey. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.